Greetings, fellow Zimbabweans. Welcome to yet another episode of the Girls Table podcast. I'm your host, Louisa Mwatse. Today, I would like to talk about sustainable feminine hygiene products and how difficult it is for women to access them. What does sustainable mean? Sustainable basically means something that can be used over a long period of time without harming the users or the environment. So when I talk of sustainable feminine products, I'm talking about your reusable pads, menstrual underwear, and menstruation cups. These are some of the sustainable feminine hygiene products on the market, but are not readily available in our country. One would have to order online or from, quotes, runners, who go across the border to buy stuff we don't have here, and that can prove to be very pricey. But looking at the current state of our country, it is already difficult for some women to buy standard pads on the market. So how do we go about this dilemma? With me is a lady who will help me uncover the problems we face on acquiring sustainable feminine products.
Greeting listeners, my name is Michelle Nondogozo Quineth Mlingo. Currently I'm the communications officer at Yellow World. That's what I do.
Thank you, Michelle, for joining me. As a woman, how do you find the issue of feminine hygiene products is being tackled in our country?
As a woman, issues to do with feminine hygiene products in how they are tackled in our country, I feel they are not tackled in a good way, because most of the times these issues are ignored. They are seen as issues that are not important, issues that do not matter, and nothing has been done about addressing these issues to do with feminine hygiene products. As you can, if you go to the shops, these things are still expensive. I can afford, but how many people can also afford? There are people that are living in the rural areas, and there are people that are unemployed, people who are in child-reared families where there is no one, there is no adult that can actually buy these things for the girls that are there in the family. So these issues need to be tackled in a way that everyone should actually benefit. Everyone should have good feminine hygiene, and these products should be affordable. Even if they are maybe $1 for 3 packets, it's reasonable. Instead of $1 a packet, how many people can actually afford to buy these hygiene products?
With pads becoming highly priced, women are finding it difficult to be comfortable during that time of the month, trying to find alternatives to cater to their menstrual cycles. Why do you think there hasn't been any efforts into keeping feminine hygiene products affordable?
If you look at the same situation, pads are becoming highly priced, with the cheapest being around $1 or 80 cents thereabout, and nothing has been done, especially by the government, to ensure that these feminine hygiene products are affordable. I think the reason why not much effort is being put into ensuring that these products are affordable is that maybe for the past 2 years, people have been preoccupied with election preparations, and that has taken a toll on almost everything. As you can see, even if you check the budgets that are there is no budget for feminine hygiene products by the government, which makes it hard for even those that cannot afford to buy this product to actually get them. Even if we look at some goods were being subsidized, especially when we look at issues when we look at mealie meal, cooking oil, those things the government could easily subsidize them. But why is the government not subsidizing feminine hygiene products? That's a question that maybe we should be looking into. Yeah, and it's a cause for concern, because most women are in the rural areas, and in the rural areas to actually get $1 to buy pads is actually very, very hard. It's something that people don't resort to. Most people in the rural areas resort to unhygienic feminine products, which actually at the end of the day affect their health, and it's not. It's an issue that needs to be addressed by the government or any responsible authorities.
Reusable pads are something that may help curb the issues of highly priced pads. But with the water crisis in Zimbabwe, how may this affect women who may want to use this sustainable feminine product?
When we look at reusable pads as a way to curb issues to do with the highly priced pads, it's a good initiative. But then when you look at the water shortages that we have, it becomes a problem, because in terms of hygiene, we spend something like 4 or 5 days without water. Imagine if you're having your menses in that period and you have to wash your reusable pad. There is no water. Even if you use the little water that's there, it won't be 100% clean, and that affects our hygiene as women. And even if you want to use this reusable pads, since there is a sustainable feminine hygiene product, it becomes hard because there is no water, and at times you need electricity to actually iron it so that you kill the germs. There won't be electricity most of the time, and if there is the water that we use is not 100% clean. You have to first boil it, then you actually use it for washing, and those things it actually affects us as women. And it is reusable pads are a sustainable feminine product, but then issues to do with water, issues to do with the electricity, they come in to actually hinder these reusable pads to be sustainable feminine hygiene products.
Do you think Zimbabwean businesses should start looking into making their own sustainable feminine products? And how can they ensure that they are, in quotes, pocket friendly?
When we look at other feminine products that are sustainable, they're actually pricey. Look at the menstrual cups and the menstrual underwear. It's very pricey. Even if you get them from here in Zimbabwe, they're very pricey. Even ordering them outside, they're pricey. They might be cheap for you to buy, but to transport them to Zimbabwe, it's something that's hectic. So I think Zimbabwean businesses should start looking into making our own sustainable feminine products, and these feminine products should actually be pocket friendly. They should be accessible to all women, regardless of class, gender, and all that. So I think it's a business that Zimbabwean businesses should start looking into, even if when it comes to employment, they can actually employ these women out there. There are a lot of women that are not doing anything, whether they're seated at home. They can actually be the ones making these reusable pads. They can actually learn how to do them, and even at school, because there are some schools that offer fashion and fabrics. It can be a project that's done at school, so that other people that have started having their menses, they can actually have these feminine products at a cheaper price, or at a subsidized price, since they are being made by the community, the children, and all that. It's a good business idea that someone should actually adopt and look into, and it's a good way to help women in ensuring good feminine hygiene in our country. I think it's something that really needs to be looked into, something that needs people to invest their hard-earned monies into, so that at the end of the day, we protect every woman, and every woman feels comfortable wherever they are having their menses, just because they have these products that are pocket-friendly, that are hygienic, and that and this will ensure that women are empowered to do as they feel, as long as their mental health also will be at a good state, because their feminine hygiene is looked into and the products are affordable and readily available.
Thank you so much, Michelle, for your input. One thing is for sure, feminine hygiene should be made a priority, as many of us are affected by price hikes and water shortages. If you have any questions, do follow us on our social media handles on Facebook at The Girls Table, on X at table_girls, and on Instagram at the.girlstable. Until next time, bye.